Hey guys, Sway.expert is a website that offers entirely free analysis and tools to help you with CSGO betting. You can access it by clicking the link in the description or going to www.sway.expert. So on to Splyce versus Cloud9. Two best of ones for the ESL Pro League. Splyce Cloud9. First I'd like to talk about Cloud9's game yesterday versus Optic, where they played with a new recruit, Slemmy. The game ended 2-1 with Cloud9 losing on their own map pick and winning on Optic's map pick, and then winning the decider on Dust 2. So for both of their wins, Shroud dominated. He got a rating of 1.48 and 1.68 respectively, ending the series with 68 kills in total, and roughly a third of his team's first kills. Looking at Slemmy, the first two maps weren't too good for him, but he ended the series with a KD spread of just -6, which I respected quite highly considering the amount of pressure on him. For the two maps they won, he did not end with the lowest rating on the team. However, maybe rating isn't the best statistic to use to judge Slemmy due to his role as in-game leader. I expect him to play better today versus Splyce, a match with less pressure on it. So looking at overall team form, Cloud9 have won their last 4 games, yesterday versus Optic, and then beating EchoFox, Gods, Tectonic, all 3 lower tier teams. Before then, they were in a bit of a slump, losing to Liquid, G2 and Na'Vi in 3 games that weren't even close. Are they back to the good form they used to play at? Who knows. So Splyce, on the other hand, recently beat CLG in 2 best of ones, then going 1-1 versus NRG, beating Complexity 2-1, 2-0 Noble, losing a close best of 5, 3-2 to EchoFox, and then losing to FaZe and Fnatic before that. They seem dominant when playing teams which are a tier below them, but incredibly weak when they start playing teams which are above them. Did they have the ability to take out Cloud9? So the first map is Cobblestone. Splyce definitely don't seem weak on this map at all. They beat CLG 16-8, they beat Noble 16-6, and they beat EchoFox 16-10. However, once again, all these teams they're a similar tier to Splyce, whereas Cloud9 is in a higher tier. So Cloud9's history is looking similar. They recently beat EchoFox 16-11, Tectonic 16-11, and then roughly a month ago, when they were in their better form, they beat TNT 16-7, TSM 16-6, NRG 16-5. All these teams that were in a similar tier to Splyce. When Cloud9 played Luminosity a month ago on this map, they lost 16-7. As this is a best of one, there definitely is a chance of an upset. Splyce seems to be dominant at their tier on Cobblestone, but Cloud9 are a better team overall, and have won all of their games versus similar teams to Splyce on Cobblestone. So one thing to note is Slemmy has only played Cobblestone once professionally in the last 4 months, in the match without a roof versus Optic, where it is significantly below average rating, but once again, as an in-game later, does his rating matter? Maybe his team refusing to play Cobble for 4 months shows that he's a weak in-game leader on this map. So to summarise, although Cloud9 are a better team overall, due to their lack of results versus top teams on Cobblestone, and Splyce's dominance over their own tier of teams, and the uncertainty of how Slemmy will perform, I believe there is a high amount of risk on this map. I'd give Cloud9 a 60% chance of winning. So the second map is Overpass. Straight away we can see that neither team has played much of this map. In Cloud9's last 2 games they've opted to ban Overpass. Maybe this shows their lack of confidence to perform on this map. However, if we look a week back, we see that they picked Overpass themselves while playing against Gods, and they won quite convincingly on it. The only time Splyce has played in the last month was versus NRG, that was a few days ago, where they won 16-11. They haven't opted to ban this map in any of their games they've played. So I really don't believe either team has much of an advantage based on map choice alone, so I'd recommend watching the first game, checking which team seems to have better form, and then betting accordingly based on that. So that's all for the game. Thank you for watching, give me any feedback you have. Cheers.